And we're live. All right. Let's see if the audio works today. Hello. Let the vibe slide over me, number one. So can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Or not. What's up, y'all? Hello. Hello, check, check, one. I'm gonna assume you can hear me. Nice. Thank you. All right, so here we are back on the Dreamcast. Today we have another very special guest. Today is Robert DeLong, so here we go. Let's see if we can add him in here. Drum roll, please. What's up, April?
It's your boy.
Oh!
Howdy.
What's up, Robert DeLong?
That's
How's it going,
hi.
my friend?
How's it going?
It's going fantastically.
Here-
We are surviving the apocalypse.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah. I will.
Yeah. All right. How's your
Are you
Sunday
dead?
afternoon?
Are you in the next life right now?
I am actually. This is the after you die, you go to my studio. Yeah.
Sounds pretty chill.
Sounds pretty chill. Yeah.
Welcome to the Dreamcast. That's a name I just came up with 5 minutes ago.
Ooh, like what? Who made Dreamcast? Was it Sega?
Sega made it,
Yeah.
but it's defunct now, so I have the name.
Amazing.
And it's like a podcast, but it's dreamy.
Does Sega still exist?
Sega exists. I mean,
Okay.
didn't they just make that movie? That Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Did they make? I mean, who owns the rights to that? I'm not really clear on these things. We'll have to consult a lawyer.
True. I don't know the state. I think I remember when Nintendo acquired Sega.
Yeah, that happened. Okay.
But it's kind of like, they still have a legacy, but I don't know if they actually make stuff.
Did you?
Nelson is here. He says Sonic movie does.
Sonic movie does. There you
And
go. I know.
It exists. And he says play Animal Crossing. It's communist propaganda.
I've never played Animal Crossing. Oh, because
Neither.
of Animal Farm? Is that the...
I don't know.
reference there?
Right. George Orwell.
Yeah. George Orwell's Animal Crossing. They should change the name.
Right. Yeah, I've heard of this game. I don't know what it is. That's a game where the animals kill the farmers and take
pigs
power
take
over for the proletariat.
Yeah, we send the horses to the glue farm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And they have a revolution. Do you know that song Cows with Guns by Dr. Demento?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
It's about a violent revolution of cows.
Ooh.
They break free from the farm.
Is
and
this
kill
like
everyone.
a vegan band?
It was just a weird guy from the 60s who was like, I guess, Weird Al's hero. Dr.
Oh,
Demento.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know my Weird Al trivia. I'm sorry. I was not much of a Weird Owler as a child.
We'll get on that.
I was more into like Jack Benny and things from the 40s. So
Ooh,
yeah, this is how I ended up this way. Yeah,
that's good. I like that.
that's why I shave every day, because people shaved every day in the 40s. So
Right, they had the short on the sides.
oh yeah, well,
Which is very lucky.
Let's not go too far into the short on the sides in the 40s. It was
Yeah.
had different meanings.
Yeah, the good guys did it too.
Amazing.
All right. So, nope. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I just, how's your Sunday going? How's this whole thing been for you in this ISO, our new ISO life?
Yeah, it's going good. I think it hits some people harder than it hits me because I don't really mind being alone. I can just there's all these instruments I want to practice and all these books I've been meaning to read and never had a chance to. So I kind of see it as an opportunity, if I look on the bright side, to do that stuff. I'm setting up my home recording rig, which I've never had time to do.
That's
really.
Good.
So,
what books have you been reading?
I'm reading Gandhi's autobiography, actually.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm into his philosophy and Martin Luther King, and I just decided I need to read the actual source material.
There you go.
Wow. It, so.
Well, Gandhi, seemed like a pretty good guy overall. I don't know enough
That's
about
been
Gandhi.
said.
I'm sure there's some controversial moments in his history, especially at this point. I feel like that's what like
Heard that.
modern society is all about, like finding like the one terrible thing that like a great person did. So I'm
Yeah.
sure we can dig it up. Yeah.
Well, he talked about like he had an arranged like relationship with someone who was like younger than him when he was like 16 or something, and he regretted it and he thought it was a bad philosophy that his country had, but it was like 1870 in India, so
Oh my God.
that's what everyone did.
Damn. Wait. When did Gandhi die?
I think he died in like the 30s,
Oh wow. Okay. So.
something like that. I don't know. I'm not at that point yet. I'm just at the beginning.
Amazing. Have you been practicing saxophone?
No, I've been practicing piano actually for the first time.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to be a piano man, so I'm kind of taking advantage and getting on that. Yeah.
So yeah, you studied jazz in college. Yes, that's right.
I did. I studied saxophone. I majored in jazz saxophone in college.
So you like digging out your real books and playing them on piano, and I guess you'd have to transpose them in that case. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of learning by figuring out how to play songs that I love and just kind of twinkling away, getting so I can like one day I just want to be able to like Chris Martin out a song, you know?
Yeah.
On the piano.
You know, when I think of you, I think of Chris Martin. It's kind of like
Do you?
basically the same person. Yeah.
The next Chris Martin?
You're like a young, future psychedelic Chris Martin. It's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, I'll take it. Just look.
Yeah.
I'm just out there looking for the future psychedelic Gwyneth Paltrow. Then.
Ooh. Apple? That's their child. Isn't Apple
Right.
now like an adult?
Right.
Apple can drive or something? I don't know.
I'll name my son Google.
Good one. I guess.
Yes. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
That I want to get to the bottom of. Did you used to have blue hair?
Never did.
I never did.
I've always wanted to have blue hair. My parents wouldn't let me get blue hair in like high school when I tried.
Yeah.
I guess I could have done it, despite them. But I was a good
Rebelled.
kid, so I didn't.
You loved them.
I love my parents. Well, they were paying for everything, so
Yeah. They had you
No,
by
they're
the
great.
balls. Because the reason I ask is because right when I dyed my hair blue, somebody thought I was you at a party. Someone was like, Robert DeLong. I was like, close.
I don't know. We do kind of look alike occasionally in pictures, but you are
Yeah.
like a good head taller than me. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't tell that in pictures.
Right. No one knows. Yeah. No, I'm like 4'2", and you're like 6'7". So.
Right, I'm like 7'1". Yeah.
Yeah. A little
Yeah.
bit taller than you're a bit taller than Conan, and I'm a bit shorter than Daniel Radcliffe. So there you go.
Right. Yeah. I guess we don't not look alike.
Yeah.
We-
We're both white.
We're white.
White dude, alt pop frontman.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we wear T-shirts.
Yeah.
Um,
You wear like yeah. Okay, I have a question. Since quarantine, do you like get ready? Do you like shower and like put on clothes and like do the whole thing? I mean, you look nice right now, so it's hard to tell though. I only got.
I'm chilling in a sweatshirt, but I didn't used to. The first week I was just like spring break, but now I'm like realizing that in order to be happy, you have to like get dressed and have a shower and a shave and like feel like you're a human.
Yeah,
It kind of helps my happiness.
I understand.
Put on some pants,
I do it every day. Like, but I my whole life like skews pretty late these days. Like I'm fully vampiric.
Yeah, same.
But when I wake up, I'll do the breakfast. I'll like do some stuff. I'll work for a couple hours, and then I'll work out. And then after working out, then I like take a shower, and I'm like a human being. And that's like 5 p.m.
That's impressive. I got to start working out. I feel like that's a key to happiness in cabin fever. Like if you're in jail, you just got to be working out all the time or you're going to get really depressed.
So here's my big question. And I know that you're a health authority.
Yes.
I've been running, and I've only been running on like side streets that are unpopulated. I've been avoiding people by a good 15 feet. I keep touching my face, but is that fine as a health aficionado? Am I doing an okay thing?
I would think so. I think it's healthy for your immune system to get your cardio going. I imagine if you're not like touching stuff and you wash your hands and you take your shoes off when you get home, you're probably not going to get a spore from the air if you're not near a coughing, sneezing person.
Right.
And if you're not touching a surface that people are coughing on or touching.
Yeah. When I do run, I do run naked, and I do like lick every hand railing I go past. So that's good.
So that's good. That'll build your immune system. Perfect. Extra strong. You'll have a good defense.
Have you written anything of import in your isolation?
I have. I've been writing a lot. I'm sitting on a whole bucket of songs.
Ooh, bucket of songs.
Yeah, bucket of songs. We're just kind of figuring out how we're going to put them out in this new world.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, you have no way to record drums at your place, I would assume. So that's right. Starting.
We don't.
Yeah.
But we do have a lot of songs that we wrote right before this, so that we're kind of sitting on. The writing sessions slowed down. Everybody canceled. Everybody coronaed their sessions.
Right.
So for recording, that put a lot of stuff on hold. But now I'm setting up to finish stuff at home, and
amazing.
We'll see what we can do. What about you? You already set up there.
I mean, yeah, I have been working on music. But mostly like finishing songs that I had previously kind of before this, and then doing other stuff. It's like it's been the first time that I've had kind of an opportunity to kind of like get my little live video setup going in here, and I recorded some acoustic songs that I've been putting out. So
cool.
Yeah, it's fun. That part's fun. Yeah, I mean, you've been to my place. I have a backyard.
I have.
That's nice to have a backyard in these
beautiful
times.
Studio, backyard. Yeah, I think in these times we exist on the internet, so it's just kind of been shifting to that. I realized besides for the touring side, nothing really has to change for us, I guess.
Did you guys have a tour coming up?
We did. We were going to be in England, in UK, all April. Very sad.
God. That's not happening.
Not happening.
That's too bad. I love you. Oh my God. Well, I don't want
to. Have you toured UK?
Yeah, and it like the spring.
You can rub it in.
Yeah, the springtime's amazing though. That's the time to be there, because it gets, it's like New York. It gets pretty humid
dreary
in the summer and then shitty in the winter. Yeah. The more like, I feel like it's more like Seattle in the wintertime, which we both know something about. So yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. We're probably rescheduling for the fall.
Right.
But I'm okay with having our first England tour be dreary. It's like that's the England experience.
Totally.
You want to really soak that in.
Yeah, soak it up.
Yeah,
totally. I was thinking about like fall's going to be insane. Like, you could go see your favorite band every night of the week in every city in the world in fall. It's going to be like all the tours.
Yeah.
Collecting in November. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm predicting like crazy summer of love when people emerge, from hibernation or finally free. I think people are going to go crazy.
Group orgies for sure.
Don't you think? Yeah, just rites of spring.
Yeah, except it'll be like August, but yeah.
Rites of August, yeah.
I have no idea actually how long this is going to last, and I've heard everything from 2 months to 18 months. So I mean,
yeah.
Obviously, no one knows besides.
No one knows.
Yeah.
I've heard it takes 12 to 18 months to make a vaccine usually.
Yeah.
For a new virus like this.
Well, that sucks. I mean, the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got coconut water though, so that's good.
That is
good. I disinfected it before I drank it. Yeah. I just poured a bunch of disinfectant in the coconut water.
Do you do that? I've been doing that. I've been washing everything I buy and then cooking all the food that I get. Yeah.
Yeah. I wear gloves in public. Yeah. I ask strangers to touch my face because it's really smooth right now. You should feel it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Looks smooth. Nola, to answer your question, I believe Boston Calling is not happening. I'd like to say that Boston Calling is a festival we were going to play in May, the same night as Rage Against the Machine. Extremely excited to see Rage. But
right.
That is not going to happen. But I think it's going to postpone rather than cancel. Firefly full canceled.
Oh, man. Have you played Firefly before?
Once, yeah. How about you?
Yeah. I've done it a couple times. I did it the first year.
It's a good one.
Yeah. I actually had my only maybe my only great DJ set I've ever had was at Firefly. I played like it was like on a Wednesday night when all the campers were arriving and everyone was just like
Nice.
ready to party, which I think is so hilarious because like
Kickoff party.
Yeah, people start partying on Wednesday. By the time like Saturday rolls around, like they're just like Kendrick Lamar. Who gives a fuck? I'm wasted. This is
They're
terrible.
exhausted. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. When I was in Europe, people were doing like the I Heart Techno Festival, which is like, I guess everybody stays awake for like 3 days because they're all like doing Molly and staying awake for 3 days. I was like, I don't know how you do that. I think I would just probably die.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need sleep.
They're stronger stock there in Europe. You know what I mean? They're like
Yeah,
used
I
to
guess.
partying for days at a time. I mean, have you ever been to Berlin?
They survived, the Holocaust.
Wow.
They're sturdy people. I have been to Berlin.
Yeah,
I went there to write. I wrote our song "Die Happy" there.
Oh, amazing! I love that song. Fan
Thanks.
of that song.
Nice.
Yeah, amazing.
There's
not a fan of all of your work, but I love that song.
I understand. I appreciate your honesty.
No, just kidding. Yeah, Dreamer's great. Yeah,
there's a great producer there, Tobias Kuhn. He produces Milky Chance, and we've done a bunch of stuff with him, and it's just so great. So we got to just go to Berlin and do it there at his studio.
Amazing, very cool. Tobias Kuhn. I
Yes.
had a writing session with that young man at some point. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We wrote a cool song, but it didn't, like, you know how this goes. You write 100 cool songs, but you write 10 good songs. They're great songs. You know what I mean? But,
How it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't know. You can't know what's going to be good. It's like the universe decides. I showed Die Happy to my mom, and she didn't get it. I think most of the best rock music was not understood by parents.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
So you're saying that when I show a song to my parents and they're like, I don't know, those are the songs I should chase. Those are the good ones.
Maybe. It depends on how chill rad your parents are.
You're pretty chill rad. I don't know.
What's their taste in music?
My dad has like wild eclectic taste. Like my dad loves everything from like flat key Hawaiian guitar to like progressive rock to like fucking like one day he was like, have you heard
What up, Chad?
With these cool bands like Unknown Mortal Orchestra? I was like, Dad, how did you find this? What's going on? Like why I don't know. So I think my dad's got cool taste. My mom has
Sounds very cool, then.
Lovely person, but I mean she's got mommer tastes about music.
Celine Dion.
I think she's more on the Kenny G side of things, but yeah.
Right.
Though Kenny G, saxophonist, so
great sax man. He's the Celine Dion of saxophone for sure. Yeah.
Longest note in human history or something like that. I don't know, on a wind instrument.
I know about that. That's a trick. I can do that.
You can circular breathe, yeah.
Yeah, every sax player can do that pretty much. Every good sax player. Here's how you do it. You just use your cheeks as a second pair of lungs. So you puff them up, and then as you squeeze the air out of your cheeks, you breathe in through your nose. So you go.
All right.
And then we keep the scream going for as long as you want.
I do have like really bad sinuses on the regular, which is why my voice is high and reedy when I talk. And so that can be difficult depending on the day of the week or the pollen in the air. Yeah.
I've heard a vocal coach say that it's actually good to have a clogged nose.
Interesting.
It helps you out.
Because it forces you to like sing from your chest more as opposed to through your nose or something.
Yeah,
like
I guess it just helps direct the air where you want it to go.
Have you done a lot of
think about that.
Vocal coaching lessons? Have you done a lot of that?
Not a lot, but a little. I've gotten some critical advice, and then mostly just practicing it. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to take like choir and stuff in college?
I never did. I was all kind of self-directed. I had like just awful technique in the beginning, and I would lose my voice after like 5 songs. Just be shredded. Yeah. So I definitely had to change some stuff, and I found there's a way to sing just all day and not hurt yourself.
Right. Totally. No, I was kind of the same at first, even though I did have like choir and like vocal classes in college. So those definitely give me a little bit of information, but I don't know. I'd get on stage and, I used to like drink before I played. So that's always a bad sign because then you're just like pushing way too much or something. You're like just shredding your voice and you're like, I did great. And then afterwards you listen and it's like, I was yelling at these kids the whole time.
Yeah. Totally. Okay. Someone asked, is that your BF? Do they mean, is Robert my BF? Yes, of course.
Yeah. We buff all the time.
Well, I have to ask you about something. Yeah. So one day I looked on the Dreamers Wikipedia and it said, at the end of our bio, it said, and the singer is in love with Robert DeLong.
I mean, I think there's love between us, but I don't know where that came from. And I definitely did not do it. You asked me if I posted it on there, and I did not edit your wiki.
So I texted you, I'm on to you, bro. And you literally, I believe you when you said you did not do that.
I don't know why I would. I mean, I like you, but that doesn't feel like, that's not my style, I'm not going to subvert. I mean,
that's what a liar would say.
Yeah.
No, no, I'm sure it was one of your fans. Anyone can edit Wikipedia.
Yeah, I guess that's true, isn't it? I've never tried to edit mine. Or you can't edit your own or something? I don't know. How do they know it's me? I don't know.
I think stuff gets reported by people and vetted by crowd sources,
I mean, do you think your Wikipedia is informative and accurate?
Nelson says platonic love can exist between musicians. He's absolutely right. All you need is love, goodwill towards man.
I agree.
What do you say though?
Oh, I mean, do you think that your Wikipedia is informative or accurate, or do you think that's kind of because like mine, for instance, is like it's not untrue. It's just like, why are those the things that would be on my Wikipedia? Those do not seem like the most notable aspects of me or my music. I don't know, but
yeah. I think it's sometimes they choose strange things to focus on, but it's generally accurate. I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, as good as I'd expect. There's no blatantly untrue things in there. Hey, Nick, it's Christina's mom, Heather. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you, Heather. Thanks for joining us. All right, I have an excellent surprise for you all.
Ooh, big surprise coming up.
This is our Instagram Live tour. So I was kind of figuring, what's a tour without music? We can't play shows right now. So I want to play a song. This is a very special song. A song written by the one and only Robert DeLong. I'm going to play it for you. This is called The Long Way Down. All right.
Ooh.
I love the song. Around when you were saving the world. I've been out of my mind, I've been dreaming things, scheming things. I've been smoking the poison, slanging your antidotes. I was fucking around when you were saving the world. And then in the end, things will never go our way.
Sick.
What do you think?
Love it. That was great.
Oh, I know the second verse. Hang on.
Yeah.
Looking out of my eyes and blinding me from the world. If there's a shadow in me, then the dark is a tidal wave inside of you. Taking shots of communion, getting drunk on your antidotes. I'll save a seat next to me down below. In the end, everyone will go away. In the end, everything will go. Take it in the holy breath. The bottom's all I found. Can't get higher than we long way down. It's a long way down. Woo! Yeah.
Incredible.
Great
You can
song.
put the chords right. It's great. You got
I
that.
did? Did
yeah,
I?
you got that, that sharp 4 in the melody and the verses. Crushing. Love it.
Chords matter to me.
Chords do
Part
matter.
of the melody.
I actually changed the chords when I play that one on acoustic just to, I don't know, because
Good.
it's fun. Yeah. I turned it into
Nice.
like a Radiohead song, but that's amazing. Thank you.
Nice.
And
Hell yeah. Thank
I
you
will, yeah,
for
no,
writing.
well, I will say, here's not a point of contention, but a point of note.
Uh-huh.
I say On the Long Way Down in that song,
Uh-huh.
and you have a song that you
Right.
would notably say, what is it? Is it On the Long Way Down, or is it just
No,
The
I
Long Way Down?
say, it's a long way down.
It's Long Way Down. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. I
Yep.
love that song.
You caught me. No,
You're not the only one, though. There was that band, was it Kaleo or something, that also had a
I
single?
have an alibi because I actually did rip that lyric off, but not from you. I ripped it
Right.
off from someone else. From
There's-
TV on the radio.
Oh, yeah, right. We've actually had this conversation.
Yeah.
like-
There's a song he goes, since you left me, babe, it's been a long way down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I just thought that was cool to say it's been a long way down, so I said, it's a long way down.
Yeah. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a good lyric. I mean, it can mean whatever. Yeah, it's like, it's like,
It is.
there's only so many turns of phrase in the English language, especially in American English. So,
Yeah. That stuff will happen.
yeah, stuff will happen. Well, it just shows that we're on the same wavelength. You know what I mean?
I think we are. We look alike, think alike.
Yeah.
We're on a wavelength.
I'm probably a little bit more caffeinated than you, but I don't know.
Yeah. I got to get on your level.
Yeah.
I just got a bunch of Red Bulls in my fridge.
For real?
Yeah, because I can't go to the coffee shop, so I just
Right.
stocked up.
And you don't make your own coffee?
I don't.
Mm.
I should.
Coffee's
This is the perfect
great.
opportunity to get into that.
Yeah, and it doesn't require that much of you. I mean, I don't know. I do pour over most of the time, but I also have a Keurig, which I know is not like environmentally friendly,
Right.
and I know it like tastes a little shittier, but
Yeah.
it's also very convenient for when I'm like, I need that pick me up right before.
What's up, the Foxies?
What's up, the Foxies?
I want to get an espresso machine.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
always dreamed of that.
very European of you in preparation for your future European dates. Yeah.
Yes. Solidarity to the Italians. No, I don't know if I would be too lazy in a normal time to spend that time to make espresso for myself every morning before running out the door.
Yeah,
But I'd like to think that I would.
it's like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah, but I get it. There's a lot of things.
You
There's a lot of-
grind, you slam that thing.
What have you been cooking whilst in isolation?
Man, so I haven't really been cooking. I bought like 4 Chipotle burritos
Oh no,
And-
you're just
and I-
reheating them?
and I reheat them. And I ordered like pizza and I got like 3 pizzas.
Wow.
uh,
Yeah, you do
You're-
need to
you're-
start working out.
you're exposing me here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was
Uh,
right when the grocery stores, everyone was saying they're all sold out and shit. So I was just kind of staying out of there.
Yeah, totally.
But
Oh
now
my
they're all
God.
restocked. So
The first week of the chaos, it was like I went to my local Vons and it was a massacre. There was like
Yeah.
no vegetables.
Really?
And of course all the like no toilet paper, none of that shit.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Like for some reason, onions, I guess. Onions are a big one. People need onions.
really,
Yeah. Are you a fan of onions?
I love onions, but I think in a time of crisis, I'd probably go for the potatoes.
Right. Last a long time. Get a lot of bang for your buck.
Get you fattened up with starch.
Are you Irish?
I am Irish,
There you go.
partly Irish.
Yeah. I mean, I guess potatoes came from the New World, but was brought back to Ireland, and then there's the potato famine that happened.
Yeah, maybe that's the Irish in me. Maybe if I was Polish, I'd be running for the onions.
Yeah. Ooh, this person says, don't run out of, the Foxy says, don't run out of hair dye. That's the apocalypse. Au revoir.
True.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
about that. Like, how am I going to get my hair cut? Because I really can't cut it myself. I do have dye. I have dye. Lots of dye here.
I have
stocked up there.
I have a roommate which takes care of it for me. And also, I've tried to do my like sides myself, and it always ends in tears.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think mine would too. Maybe I'll just grow it out. Maybe I'll just become a scruff.
Have you ever had it? That's amazing. Wow, that's so much longer than I thought it was.
Pretty long.
It also changes your personality a lot when you wear it like that. Like
when I part in the middle.
Yeah, like you've always had like certain like '90s alt vibes around your music, but now it's like all the way, dude.
Now I'm like in Sonic Youth.
Yeah.
You know? Now I'm like an original member of Sonic Youth.
Damn. You know, my hair's a little too short for right now, but I usually can get a good mohawk going. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll either get dreads or I'll just part it in the middle and just
go all the way. Yeah.
And then when the brown is down to here and the blue is still here, I'll be ombre.
Ooh. That's, yeah, ombre. It's like when it fades between colors. I understand. I know hair terms. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Who cuts your hair regularly? Do you have like a person?
Yeah, Marissa. I have the best hair cutter stylist in the world, I think. She's super good.
Amazing.
She's a friend.
But
now that we're social distancing, I can't go over there.
Yeah. Do you live alone?
No, I live with Joey,
oh.
my good buddy, who's crew for Young the Giant and Bleachers.
Oh yeah.
And he used to be in Mainland and Magic Man.
Yeah. Well,
he tours as much as I do. He's the perfect roommate.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that a puzzle you're working on in the background there?
Yes. This is actually Joey's puzzle. It's under the dog painting, a puzzle of many dogs. And it's extremely fucking hard because there's no, like, it's just a clutter of colors. There's no way to tell what goes where. So it's perfect. I think it'll
it's not like this section that's the blue section.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll last us till August probably. Hopefully.
Yeah. Puzzling. Well, now you can't use that table though. That's the thing that always bums me out about puzzles. Is they take a surface out of use. You know what I mean?
It's true.
That and I don't like puzzles. I generally like games that are competitive. Do you ever play like you play board games at all? You a board game?
I love board games, but I never play them.
Yeah.
I should. This is the time.
Have you ever played like I don't know. I used to play a lot of Settlers of Catan until all my friends hated playing with me because it was mean. Just like the one time I get mean is during.
I never played that one. I played a lot of Risk.
Ooh, yeah. Risk is fun, but the thing I hate about Risk is if the game's 3 hours, the last hour of the game is just sad for everybody but one person.
Yeah, it's like real war.
Yeah.
It's like Napoleon's just killing everyone.
Yeah. I guess there aren't that many real world wars that end with the surprising outcome in the last little bit.
Right.
That being said, I'm not like a historian myself.
Yeah. Well, Napoleon did lose in the end.
Well, we all lose in the end. Huh?
Good point.
In the end.
In the end. Very existential of you. What is that song about?
Long Way Down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it about mortality? Is that the Long Way Down?
Yeah, I mean, that was sort of my thought. When I went into the writing session that I wrote that song, and I was like, well, like, I kind of wanted to write and this is like kind of I feel like a lot of my songs are this, like almost like a party anthem for the end of life. Like, knowing that the worst is going to happen, why be pissed off about things? Why have a shitty time? The worst is going to happen. You're going to die. So, why not enjoy the ride?
Just have fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I listened to a lot of Alan Watts in my late teens, early 20s, and I think that has forced me into this like this sort of like somewhere between, it's like Zen cynicism or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I completely relate to that. I have I was obsessed with existentialism and stuff, and just that philosophy. Thought a lot about mortality. It's like it was kind of big news. It's like, life doesn't go on forever. That was kind of really important to me, especially when I was younger.
Right.
And then I feel like I was really sad about it for a while until I got through the mourning phase, and now I was like, by thinking about it a lot, I'm very much happier now and happier about it, and I feel strong. Like
Right.
I can't be afraid of it. I've already mourned it. I've already gone through that. So now I'm like, all right, let's do whatever we want. Let's treat this life like it's precious, and that's cool. I think that's a good way to look at it.
Well, there you go. Yeah. I think the other undertone in that song was it gets some fun religious imagery in there. I grew up in a very religious environment, so there's always that like coming back into my lyrics, which is just, I don't know. That either makes people like excited or pissed off when they hear it.
Were you raised Catholic?
I was raised like evangelical, like Christian, like
wow.
Very like, yeah. Yeah, it was, I mean, I don't know. I don't regret it because, I mean, I think that obviously it kind of defined my perspective, having something to like think about. Yeah. It forced me to think about those big issues a lot. Then the other side of it is I got to play drums in church in front of like 600 people every Sunday, which got me like super used to the idea of performing. And that performance anxiety I was able to like kind of clear early in my life.
That's cool. Dude, so many great musicians learned in church.
Yeah, there you go. Did you go to church at all as a child?
Not so much, but I did first learn music from my neighbor, who was this old woman who was a violinist in the Seattle Symphony, and she was like a serious church person. So we kind of went to church with her a couple times, and she did kind of start me off in music. So it's connected there.
There you go. So saxophone. We've had this conversation before, but I'm sure other people are interested. Did saxophone start as your first instrument, or did you start somewhere else?
Yeah, I guess my mom says I wanted to play it when I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
So that child made that decision, and I started playing it in the 4th grade, and like it was kind of an escape. I just thought of it as a study, and I liked it, and I was good at it. I didn't just think of it as a career until I was like 18, and I was kind of going through adolescent angst and being like, what do I want to do with my life? Because music seems like what I wanted to do, but it's a pipe dream and it's not realistic. So I was like, should I do something realistic, or should I just say fuck it? And well, here I am.
Yeah, and it seems like you're doing music.
I am.
Yeah. You don't have like a side hustle that I don't know about? Like
No day job in 5 years.
Yeah, you're not like secretly dealing like I don't know, like bootleg copies of East of Eden or something on the side.
I'm actually an international hitman, and the touring is just a front.
Ooh, that's a clever front, though. You really have to plan those hits out in advance.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you set up a tour, as it were.
Yeah, I love that. I wish I was, so industrious that I could, make some extra bucks that way. But there's 2 problems with that for me. Murdering, I don't think I'd be good at it. I feel like I'd lose it the last second and I wouldn't follow through with it. And then
it's not for everyone.
Yeah. I feel like honestly being on tour is like you actually have no free time on tour. Like,
no.
You have free time after the show, maybe. And then that's about it. So
you'd have to be like at the level where you're a big rock star and you just fly into the show and everyone does everything for you.
Yeah. And I don't think that like Sting's a hitman personally.
Right. But he could be if he wanted to be.
He could be. Yeah. I feel like he would just subcontract that out to like maybe one of his roadies or something.
Yeah, let's not rule it out until we have more evidence at least.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is this conversation? Asks Mary Likes Music. This is we're just shooting the shit here. 2 bros shooting the shit.
Yeah, this is the Dreamcast. It's like a podcast, but it's dreamier.
Dreamier. Yeah. Ooh,
and it's
podcast.
a tour.
Do you? Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if anyone has questions for Robert or myself, fire away. He says, the Jer Bear says, Robert, when we saw you in SLC, we had kids try to sell us weed, but the weed wasn't real. It was like dried jalapenos or something. Oh, it's not a question.
That's
It's a statement.
I will say this. Don't smoke dried jalapenos. That sounds like it would really fuck you up.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
What's the best song to play on the sax? Asks O. Robin Marie.
The best song to play on sax. Well, you got, probably Yakety Sax by Boots Randolph. You got to look it up.
All right. Yakety Sax.
The actual, that's the one that's like.
Oh
the actual best song to play on saxophone, though.
You got it?
Round Midnight.
Oh, yeah. Good choice. Was actually playing that on vinyl the other night, so that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
You nerd, yeah.
I'm a nerd. I don't know. I own.
That's awesome.
I own 10 records. My roommate owns a whole shit ton, but yeah, so it's like 3 jazz records, like 2 experimental electronic records, and then like my records. Yeah, but
that's awesome. Do you have the Miles Davis one, or which one do you have?
Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to get. I'm just gonna get the Yakety Sax ready to go for the right moment. Oh my god.
That'll be our outro. We'll play ourselves off with it.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, yeah. Podcast. Speaking of podcasts.
Yes.
Have you been listening to podcasts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not so much in the quarantine, actually, because I usually listen when I'm driving. I'm on the 30-minute drives, around LA. But, I listen to Sam Harris. Listen to Joe Rogan sometimes, depending on who the guest is. I listen to a nerdy science podcast called The Science Salon.
Ooh, I want to look this up. I love me some good nerdy science pods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Michael Shermer is the host.
Sorry, what was that called again?
The Science Salon.
The Science Salon.
Salon, which is like, it used to be one of those things where people get together and discuss things. So, yeah.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like we're having a salon right now, except much more lowbrow. Yeah.
Right. This is the modern version.
Yeah.
The Insta Salon.
Jacob Carney asks, I have a really big question. When did you guys get famous? I don't know.
Good question.
Are
we famous?
From now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. One day.
Yeah.
I think I remember having this thought when I was first starting a band. We saw the bass player for Death Cab for Cutie on the street, and my friend was like, "Oh, I really love your music," and he was like, "Thanks, man, I appreciate that." And I was thinking, like, this guy's band is famous, but he's not famous. No one's. I love Death Cab. I didn't recognize him. No,
his name is Nick Harmer or something like that.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I only know that because I was like a big old Death Cab fan in, I guess, high school. And,
that's awesome.
I grew up, the Northwest Connection. The guitarist went to my high school, so there was that. But like 5 years before. But
yeah, I used to study sax at the Seattle Drum School, which is this hole in the wall, and the drummer from Death Cab taught there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Taught private lessons. I guess it was before they blew up. He was there, and then when they did, he quit.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe it's a different drummer.
Original.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I used to teach drum lessons. Actually, did you ever teach sax lessons?
Never. Never taught. Never taught music.
That was my job, basically, my day job up until 7-8 years ago. Once I got signed and started touring and all that. Wow. Teaching kids how to play drums. It was great, honestly. It's
awesome.
It's very rewarding, and I feel like I had enough like formal training to be able to put together a curriculum that made sense, but also, I would just get excited and pumped up, probably after a lot of coffee, and just be like, this is great. You're going to have a great time. This is the most fun thing you could ever do, and these kids would walk away like, this is so great, and then they wouldn't practice, and then we did the same thing next week, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, someone asked, do you eat mac and cheese with a fork or spoon? I usually eat it with a fork. Is that weird? A spoon makes a lot of sense, but it's also pasta. So, but it's not long pasta, so you don't need a fork.
I guess it depends on what kind of mac and cheese we're talking about. If we're talking about Kraft, I start with the fork and switch to the spoon at the end to get those last little bits.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Kraft
But
is pretty runny, pretty spoony.
I haven't fucked with Kraft in a long time. It's like,
Yeah.
it just destroys my stomach. As someone who's like vaguely lactose intolerant, it's not the thing. It's
Yeah.
not the vibe.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I remember thinking that like music famous is the best kind of famous. It's not like you're Brad Pitt. He's Brad Pitt where he can't go to the grocery store, you know.
Right.
But people who love him and love his work and respect it, they might know who he is. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's like anyone in the alternative world, like even the biggest, I mean, maybe just a few of the biggest, like Brennan Urie would probably have trouble walking around or something like that.
Maybe.
But maybe though. I mean, like,
But a lot of people don't even know. They know Panic at the Disco.
right.
A lot of regular people don't know Brandon Urie.
Yeah, I mean, no one knows Dave the drummer, so that's great. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about that with Coldplay. It's like Chris Martin and then Coldplay.
He's a celeb. Yeah. But it's
Radiohead
I think,
might be one of the few bands that's still putting out music
yeah.
besides like U2 or something that has that sort of like everyone knows everybody in that band.
Because they have super fans too. They have cult fans too who probably bother them, I imagine.
Yeah, but they seem like they've been quarantined since like 1998. So
Right.
yeah.
they hide. Hey,
Yeah.
do you ever get recognized like in the grocery store?
Yeah, actually, it's come up. It comes up off and on. The most common place is airports for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Same, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like it's usually around festival season, so that makes sense because it's like these are kids flying to festivals. I'm going to a festival too, you know.
And they know the artists and they're expecting you. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, it's happened off and on. You know, it was like one day I was having like
Same, not often.
Yeah, one day I was having like kind of a crappy day though, and I was like, you know, sometimes you get those like self-deprecating loops of just like, what am I doing with my life? How is this? Whatever. And I was on a run, and then like somebody like pulls up beside me, rolls down their window, is like, "Hey, bro, I love your music, Global Concepts, yeah," and drove on, and you know, it made my day, made me feel a lot better. I require a lot of self-affirmation from unknown people.
Yeah, I mean it helps. Everyone likes a compliment, especially if you try really hard to make good music.
Right.
It's kind of like if someone's like, "That music's good," you're like, "All right, that's really good because I tried really hard to make it good."
Yeah. Well, you did a good job. Yeah. You've actually we've talked about this, but you've worked with Tim Pagnotta a little bit, right?
Yes, we have that in common.
Yeah.
Great producer.
Yeah.
Legend, if you will.
Yeah, I've done like 4 or 5 songs that I've released with him. Yeah, great dude.
We did our song "Drugs" with him.
Yeah, he always makes things sound like that one way where it's like everything's right there, you know. It's very slick or something. Yeah.
Got a style for sure.
Yeah. Very cool. Great. You know, I just got a toy the other day.
Thank you, Frogman. That's amazing.
You ever fucked around with one of these guys?
No, what is that?
It's a mini log. It's pretty fun. You know, it gets pretty like, it's hard to get it out of like purely like rave-tasm world or a little bit, you know, it gets a little bit too in that, like, which works for me. I can't imagine it working for a lot of people who aren't making like something that's more electronic.
Electro.
Yeah,
I love that. I love raves.
Yeah, raving.
I'm about that life.
Have you ever been to a rave?
I've been to a rave. Yeah, I went to with my buddy Elijah from American Teeth not too long ago. We went to like a rave that was all 90s techno vibes. So, oh, there he is, American Teeth. Boom.
There we go.
Elijah, remember that rave we went to? It was really super rad. It was like in an outdoor area downtown, warehousey vibes.
Sick. Love it. Banging.
Yeah.
128 BPM bass drums. Ooh, I like this. Oh, Robin Marie says, thanks for the Tampa show last year. It was awesome. Was that a reference to both of us?
I don't know, but I'm
Didn't
sure
we do
we
it?
both. Oh, we played together.
We've done a couple shows in Florida together.
Oh, we played together in Orlando. Remember that at that
Yeah, what was that place
the
called?
social?
The Social. We
Yeah.
did that one. That was also with Mount Joy, wasn't it?
Good question. I've definitely played with them. I don't. It's so hard. It's all everything blurs together in the timelines.
Right.
So
Yeah.
many damn shows.
I mean, I think most notably the show that you and I played together.
Thank you, Serena. 311. That's amazing.
It's Phoenix. That like pool. We played in a pool.
Yes.
That was amazing.
The band Splash. That was a highlight.
Yeah.
Love that.
I keep my band Splash lanyard just like, you know,
Nice.
really just to think about you. I look at it and I think about you, picture you
Aw.
in my mind. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I picture you in my mind jumping into the water and then getting back on stage and like almost electrocuting yourself.
Touching electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the security got mad at me when I jumped in the pool, and I was like, you know, we're playing in a pool.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
It was kind of set up for it.
Have you seen the video? There's a video from 1994 of Radiohead playing Creep at the MTV pool party.
Oh my God, I have seen
seen
that
it?
one. It's incredible.
Yeah, and he jumps in the pool, and then he's trying to grab his mic, and somebody kicks the mic away from him, so he can't reach. He's in the pool. He's trying to reach his microphone. Someone kicks it away from him, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then you realize afterwards, someone said in the comments, like, he was kicking it away because he was going to electrocute the fuck out of himself.
Right. They saved Tom
And
York's
die.
life.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Also, there you go. Proof. That was a time when no one was using tracks. So
Right.
the vocals didn't keep going.
Exactly. It's the real deal.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's about it. We're pushing an hour here. This has been an excellent Dreamcast. Thank you for being a part of it.
Thanks for having me. I hope I didn't jump around too much or make this too much chaos.
No.
But I think that's the whole point, right?
I think that's the point. Chaos, minds, hanging out with people. I think the main point is hanging out with people. We got a lot of comments, everyone saying how lonely they are and how kind of weirded out they are. Cabin fever. So I'm like, you know, we don't have to social distance on the phone. Let's hang out. So that's what it's all about.
So yeah, we're social distance hanging on the internet in front of a lot of people.
On the web. Yeah, exactly.
In front of 88 eyes, it says right now.
Yeah. This might be the new concert for the future. Who knows?
Yeah. But it's with music. We just shoot the shit. I love it.
Yeah. A little music. So, play us off. Do you have the yakety sax to
my God.
to play us off here? Thank you, everybody. Join us tomorrow. We're going to be with Weathers. There we go. All right. Love you, brother.
Love you too.
Thanks for doing it.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining.